Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Warframe reaction. Today we have Party of Your Lifetime. Apparently, this is going to shatter my existing expectations and understandings of what Warframe is. For those who are new-ish to the channel, you might not realize I don't play, never have played, barely seen what Warframe is. I've seen a little bit of it now because I've heard other songs from it. So right now, my existing theory and idea of what the game is basically like, I don't know, pirates in space to a degree. That's kind of like, it's almost seafaring in space is what it feels like so far. But what I'm seeing on this thumbnail is making me think that On-lyne is a boy band. So that sounds about right for throwing my expectations in the trash. So I don't know what this is going to be, but I figure it's something in that ballpark. I just don't know how this could fit in the world, at least in my understanding of it. Apparently it's entirely wrong, but I'm sure the universe is way bigger than I know. Either way, I need to listen to this song. So without further ado, let's go. Yep.
Everybody to the party. We're online.
Oh.
Online. We're online.
This is just the Backstreet Boys.
Step into the night where all the stars are bright. We're back again to do this, and we're gonna do it right.
Backstreet's back, all right?
I just know it.
Now we're moving quicker, keeping on track. And once we hit the scene, there's no
Jokes on Spin Rift. I love this sound.
Online is in town and we can't believe we come alive under the umbrella.
It's definitely based off the Backstreet Boys. 100%. It's basically a parody at this point.
It's the party of your lifetime. Now that you can see there ain't no stopping me. The city's on 11, it's 2003. Something big is coming, but it's just the beginning. Just the beginning.
I mean, I'm just kind of vibing with this. Like I said, I've got a soft spot for this genre. Maybe it's because I was more of an NSYNC guy when I was a kid. But I was also very much a fan of Backstreet Boys. Either way, I'm kind of loving this. I love that they have the stereotypes here too in this group.
Online's in the house to bring the party of your lifetime.
Ooh. They gotta leave you wanting more, you know? Gotta put you on the hook and let you sit there for a second. Oh, that's a cool way to transition to an outro. That was weird. Okay, yeah. I mean, it's exactly what I thought it was going to be. More of a parody than I expected, but at the same time, that's kind of what all boy band music sounds like these days, doesn't it? I mean, it's not too common these days, but pretty much everything is a parody of that sound anyway. Well, this is kind of anticlimactic because, as I said, I went in kind of guessing what it was going to be, and I was kind of correct in the best way possible. This is fun. It is obviously a parody. That is totally fine. It's a fun song and it's produced fairly well. I really wouldn't be calling it so much of a parody if it wasn't basically the exact same sort of bass line that was used for everybody from Backstreet Boys. But also it's kind of funny hearing this and not really understanding why it exists in the universe when so far my expectations and understanding of this world has been very, I don't know, industrial, I suppose, like very just blue collar, get work done, do things right. So like I'm getting Backstreet Boiler Room is what this is giving me, and it's kind of funny, but I think that's the point too. I'm not entirely sure why this would exist in this world other than just to have fun as part of an event. Maybe this group is exactly that. They're just like, you know what, let's goof around a little bit of KDA, maybe like let's take existing characters and like reskin them to be this boy band, or it's just something that they decided to throw together for some event and it's just a band within the universe now that they're just going to use on occasion for the sake of fun. I've seen that happen so many times, I wouldn't be surprised by any of those answers, but it's still a fairly good production. Like it's mixed even very accurately to that older sound too. They didn't try too hard to like keep the production methods super modern or anything. They leaned really hard into that like 90s era of production, that early 2000s sound of pop. And I love that. It makes it feel that much more authentic. Like if people didn't know the Backstreet Boys, they could easily believe that this was uploaded sometime back then and you wouldn't be any of the wiser. So like that's really cool actually. I think if anything, that's what's sticking out to me as something to talk about, is that they didn't try too hard to make it sound modern and follow modern techniques while also being clearly a parody. They were like, you know what, if we're going to make a parody, if we're going to put these characters in this 90s themed era, why not just make it sound like that? Not just in the samples being used and the sounds and synths being used, but straight up everything about the production feels more like it's out of that era. So that's really fun. Great attention to detail, but also why does this exist in my world of industrialism? I don't understand that because again, I don't know Warframe. I've just heard a few of the songs and seen a couple of the short videos that accompany them. But also as somebody who grew up living and existing at the same time period as those original boy bands, I'm sitting here like, hell yeah, let's go. It's very nostalgic to me and I love that. And I'm sure that's a part of why Spindrift wanted me to listen to this, knowing that I'm almost 30 and lived through that era. I was born in the late 90s. So I was right there, right about the time that like NSYNC's Pop came out. I was like starting to listen to more music. I had that on cassette. Good Lord, my back hurts, you know, like I'm sitting here enjoying this for all of potentially the wrong reasons, but also maybe the exact reasons that they wanted me to listen to this. So I think it's kind of fun that Spindrift was like, hey, let me throw in this wrench and see what happens. And you know what? I'm here for it. I thought this was super fun, and parody or serious, either option, even though it's to me clearly a parody, it could be taken seriously. Kind of just depends on who you are. Either way though, it's a good song, well produced, goes straight for that era, right for the roots. It's fantastic. I've got no notes about it. I'm actually very surprised how accurate it was on those production methods. And that's basically all I've got to say about it. So I guess I'll end the video here. Thank you all so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want me to get to something else from Warframe, by all means, leave in the comments below and I will do my best as always to get to those. Or if like Spindrift did, you want to guarantee that I listen to something, you can always go to my Patreon or my YouTube memberships. There's a tier that will force me to listen to whatever you want, from whatever you want, by whoever you want. Good, bad, does not matter. I have to listen to it. That's why it's a guarantee. But if you don't want to do any of that, maybe you just want to follow me and support me for more stuff coming in the future, you know how to do all that. And I will see all of you in the next video. Goodbye!